When I grew up, I was a teen in the late 1980s, early 90s. There was no messaging that I can recall about toxic masculinity, misogyny. There were no headlines in the Daily Mail on the lines of, "Is your son a ticking time bomb?" Or from the Australian press, an absolute classic photo of an 11-year-old kid looking quite sweet and innocent with the headline, "How do we stop this kid becoming a monster?" But had there been all that language about toxic masculinity, had there been teams coming into my schools to tackle the scourge of toxic masculinity, I think it would have made me want to play up to that stereotype even more. It would definitely have made me resentful and might have made me feel quite negative about myself as a male. And I think we need to think about the language we use when we engage our young people and our men in general. How do we create a better narrative? For me, there's no such thing as toxic masculinity or toxic femininity. I think that phrase belongs in the bin. There are people with destructive tendencies for complex reasons which can include mental health, social inequality, generational poverty, the impact of austerity. The list goes on. Many of these things are not actually the fault of our young men, but they have impacted the lives that our young men have had. And so we need to think about language when we engage our young men, and we also need to think about compassion, because although some of them may be acting in ways which are not completely socially acceptable, the root causes are complex and varied.